It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, they're excited about this one and will be laying it all on the line. The intensity, palpable. Two top-caliber teams facing off on the hardwood to do battle. And you look around the league, many teams in the South can struggle with attendance. That has not been the case in Memphis, though, fellas.
You know, the basketball capital of the South. Memphis is
Wow.
a hoop city.
I
and
like
guess
that.
what? The barbecue on Beale Street is delicious.
Wow, the barbecue capital of the South.
What kind of barbecue do you get when you go? Is it chicken? Is it ribs? Is it Brunswick stew?
I get chickens, I get ribs,
Chickens.
and I get
Not just one.
Oh,
you
yeah,
get
not just
multiple
one.
chickens.
I get chickens, I get beef, and I get the brontosaurus.
Okay.
The Brontosaurus.
Just think about that big, Ernie.
Oh, wow.
Think about that big, Ernie. You
Okay.
can't eat it. You can't eat it by yourself.
Oh, wow. I didn't know they had the
Is that what
brontosaurus.
Wilma gets too, and Barney and Betty? Good.
Well, Memphis, the capital of the South in basketball.
Basketball capital of the
tell-
South.
you know-
I don't know if the folks in Atlanta are going to be wild
I
about
know.
Memphis getting that.
But the Grizzlies, they fit just fine. We like them.
yeah. Oh, that does it for us.
Yes.
Kevin Harlan with a call. We'll see you a bit later.
Wilma!
Man, first time I heard this, I thought it was Future.
What?
First time you heard Designer, didn't you think it was Future?
Man, get out of here with that.
Rah, geek,
Bro,
geek, geek.
Here's the problem. You don't know music, man.
Oh, no, I know you didn't just say I don't
you
know
don't,
music.
bro. All right, let me rephrase. You right. You don't know music like how I know music.
Oh, so what? You make it to the NBA and all of
Nah,
a sudden
look,
you Timberland?
I'm not trying to play you.
You
I'm just
are trying
all
to play
ask
me,
them.
though.
Ask them the
I'll
question.
ask anybody.
Go
Hey,
ahead.
first time y'all heard Designer, didn't you think it was Future?
Yes.
Exactly. It's not?
Hey, Sham, can I have a word?
Okay. Anything you can say to me, you can say it in front of Rook. Man, have a seat.
Okay, you want to tell me about this?
Yo, those came
that's
out.
fire,
Oh,
bro.
this is dope.
Man.
Hey, man, my cousin is a club promoter.
Okay.
I told him I'd come to
Best
his
of
club.
luck to him. But why did I have to find out about this from finding that on my car?
My bad. I mean, where'd you park?
So help me God, you are aging me by the minute. He can't use the team logo. If he keeps printing these, Sham, we're going to sue him.
I can get you on the list if that'll help.
Just fix it.
Bro, I didn't get an invite, man.
Man, I'm not putting her on the list.
Man, put me on the list.
Man, I think about it.
Come on. Dude,
Look at
is that
that's
a real
picture.
lion, man?
No, they photoshopped it.
What happened? You was scared?
I was. Don't tell nobody.
That would have been DJ.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you here at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. It's the home of the Cavs, live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will join us from the sidelines. They'll play this one here in Cleveland before the Cavaliers head back on the road. They've lost their last 3 games, and guys, they like that streak to end tonight here.
And seeing where the Cavaliers are, they're a team that a lot of people called for to kind of go wire to wire in terms of being in first place. That's not possible anymore, but it's clearly this is an elite team.
Yeah, I think it's just taking a little while for all the parts to fall into place, and that's not uncommon. We've seen plenty of great teams that don't round into form until later in the year.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Well, guys, we have all seen how great LeBron James is physically, but it continues to be his mental game that sets him apart. Now, Grizzlies head coach David Fizdale worked with him in Miami, and Fizdale says he's a 1 percentile guy when it comes to basketball intelligence. I don't think I've ever been around a guy who sees a game that clearly. Kevin, Fizdale says LeBron coached him as much as the other way around.
Thanks, David. Maybe LeBron has a future in coaching after he retires. His IQ certainly is remarkable. And about halfway through the season, some teams at the bottom, Doris, they're struggling. So my question to you is, at what point do you suddenly realize, wow, we are truly in rebuild mode?
Well, this is a fascinating part of the NBA at this point. A lot of discussion about super teams, a lot of discussion amongst general managers that we're playing for second. Is that something we want to do? And I think this is an issue the NBA and the collective bargaining agreement is going to have to address long term. There was no cap smoothing, and therefore there was that great influx of money that contributed to the super teams. Can the collective bargaining agreement between the league and the players in the long run afford us some measure of balance in the NBA? It's important, I think, that each organization believe if they're managed correctly.
.156 left here in the first quarter. Here's Harrison, covered by Parsons. Wright with a screen on Parsons. Wright outside. From the arc. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. The Cavaliers trail by 5, and Parsons kicks to Jefferson. To the inside, Love. The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And they had a ton of missed opportunities at the foul line. That's always a game changer.
I think it's impossible for fans to understand why you can't shoot a higher percentage when there's no defense on you, right? Quality free throw shooting so crucial to winning.
Yeah, getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Boy, just a step quicker than the defense, really. Catching them off guard and capitalizing well.
51 seconds left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Ennis with the ball. Jefferson picks him up. It's stolen by Jefferson. Jumps up and finished off by Jefferson.
Well, anytime Richard Jefferson gets in there, you better prepare for liftoff.
And that replay presented by Under Armour, showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Ennis kicks to Harrison. Jefferson against Martin. It's Martin on the wing, down low, and stolen by Love. On the wing, Shumpert. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
Yeah, the determination there from Shumpert was something else. Took the foul, converts the basket. Beautiful.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Martin, the pass to Selden. Fades back. He hits the shot at the very last second.
Goodness.
Woo!
The pressure on him in those circumstances was massive.
Oh, man.
How about this guy? All the confidence in the world, showed absolutely.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Cleveland. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, we know what Derrick Rose has been through, the injuries, the expectations. And we asked him how he's dealing with all of it.
I got a clear mind when I play. I can't think about the past. I can't think about if I'm going to hurt myself, if I move the wrong way. When I'm out there, I have a free mind. I have no expectations on myself. I just know that I prepare myself well. There's no pressure.
Well, and Rose says no pressure, but I have to feel like there's at least a little bit, guys, of pressure to get back to where he was.
Yeah, I mean, league MVP in 11, once considered a cornerstone for the NBA's youth movement. What we find out now after dealing with the adversity is, does he have the heart and drive?
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
I mean, they're winning the turnover battle, and oftentimes that can swing things your way.
Well, you really like the activity on the defensive end. Outstanding jumping into passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Selden, Ennis out there with Martin. Then it's Brandon Wright, and it's Harrison in at the 1. Wright, right side, and he makes that one. Wright's got 8 points. The Cavaliers leading. DJ kicks to Wells. Kept alive. Here's Love, and the layup is good.
To me, guys, the possession there was all about the perseverance by Love on the offensive glass. Just a force to be reckoned with.
Pass to Selden. Memphis moving that ball around. Martin against Crowder. Here's Harrison. Cavaliers with the rebound. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Well, listen, I've seen worse performances offensively, but no doubt that group was inconsistent.
Well, certainly it wasn't their best night shooting the basketball. What you have to do is now put it aside and get focused for the next one. Boy, I'll tell you, he has plenty of space, but it looked like a little bit of a hitch in that release.
And the Cavs, once again, looking to will their way, Doris, to a title. Every year, the competition seems to grow fiercer.
Yes, but they seem to be a team that thrives on adversity. Think back to 2016 when they overcome that 3-1 deficit. Last season, it was the largest second-half comeback in playoff history. There's no quit in these Cavaliers.
You know, it's interesting. Kevin Love, almost two different players, right, guys? I mean, a bruising offensive rebounder who can battle inside, but also a skilled perimeter shooter. That's a rare combination.
Boy, just never a good idea to give this guy too many chances at the line. He's going to cash in.
Pass to Selden. There's Harrison. Just 5 to shoot. Over DJ. Memphis with a new shot clock. Harrison passes to Selden. Memphis the rebound. Martin. And finally they hit one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The kick out to Crowder. Love. And Wright pulls it down. Wright's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
There's the pass to Ennis. Wright sets a screen. And there's the call on James Ennis. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Kevin Love. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, David Fizdale was one of the most respected assistant coaches in the league before he took over in Memphis last season. He spent 8 seasons in Miami, where LeBron James played for him. LeBron said he has every quality that would fit a head coach. He's confident in his ability, a great learner, a great communicator. So it was great to see him get the nod, and he's proven so far why he's capable of the job. Kevin?
And an endorsement from LeBron is never a bad thing, D.A. Thanks so much. Parsons on the wing. Back to Crowder. The screen from Thompson. Parsons outside. Offensive rebound. And that one is off. Memphis trailing here. Ennis kicks to Harrison. It's Martin on the wing. To the inside. And that one's good. Harrison's got his second bucket tonight.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outer dishes to Wells. Stolen by Martin. Here's Selden. Rejected by Crowder.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
Now here's Ennis. Not a lot of room. And that one's good. Harrison's got 7 points in the game. The Cavaliers trail by 3. There's the dish to Wells. The screen from Thompson. Crowder kicks to Shumpert. 6 on the shot clock. He feeds it to DJ. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. For the Cavaliers, James checked in for Shumpert. Rose comes in. And so it's Cleveland holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Iman. After the loss last game, what's different tonight?
I think we just got it together in the locker room. We stretched defense. We stretched getting loose balls. We quicker the shooters. They came out hot, but we got it under control. Now we just want to keep it rolling.
First 5 minutes will be key. Thanks, Iman. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. The second half just about to get going here. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort. Parsons checked in for Cleveland. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Inside, we got the tenacious Love and Thompson. Smith is the 2 with LeBron at the 3. And it's Parsons in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
The Grizzlies trail by 11.
Well, Cavs coach Tyronn Lue grew up in the small town of Mexico, Missouri. He saw it all at a young age, good and bad.
Shots good by McLemore.
Always like seeing Evans share the basketball. A capable passer who knows how to get his guys going.
And it's DJ missing.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
And Coach Tyronn Lue credits the influence of his hometown on teaching him how to live life.
All right, Kev, he says it taught him the things to do and the things not to do in life. He was straight as an arrow during his pro career, never once got a technical in 11 years of playing. Quite remarkable.
Back to LeBron. Over McLemore. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. LeBron's got 13.
You know, Michael Jordan, later in his career, loved that mid-range game. And for LeBron, could it eventually be the same?
They set the pick. Kicks to McLemore. Pass to Conley. It's hauled in by LeBron.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now, the awareness that LeBron possesses was on display there. He knew exactly where to find the easy look.
Here's Conley. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Conley's got his third bucket of the night.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Oh, I'll tell you, that's good basketball. You have to get a little creative against the big man, but I love his initiative.
McLemore with the ball. Now Smith defending. Evans right side. McLemore the pass to Davis. Conley kicks to Evans. From deep, McLemore. And James pulls it down. The Cavaliers leading by 9. In the corner, Smith with it. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. He has 7.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
They set the pick. Now here's McLemore outside. Love grabs the board. Love's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Parsons. Parsons missing again. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Conley left side.
And Mike Conley Jr., you know, you talk about being bred for success. Remember, his dad was a gold medalist in the triple jump. And you can just see that athleticism in his game. Super quick and elusive out on the floor.
No good on that one.
Yeah, former 4th overall draft pick. Conley took a while to develop physically, but the mental parts have always been there.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Crowder, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Amon Shumpert has come in for James. And Wells is subbed in for Smith. Then for the Grizzlies, Jarrell Martin's checked in for Wright. James Ennis comes in for Deontay Davis. And it's Troy Daniels in for Evans. Wells kicks to DJ. Here's Love. And the layup's good off the glass. Love's got 11 points.
I tell you, that timing and that awareness Love has near the rim is something you simply can't teach.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And with Conley's athleticism and his handle, tough to keep him out of the lane.
And if you go under on that pick, he can hurt you from deep. This guy really the complete package, arguably the most underrated point guard in our league.
Harrison's checked in for the Grizzlies. There's the pick. Parsons comes with the double team. Here's Daniels. Bangs home the trifecta. 10 points for him.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Shumpert. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Ben McLemore. And Amon Shumpert, the 17th overall pick by the New York Knicks back in 2011.
Well, Kev, this guy has played steady minutes throughout his career because he's an athletic, aggressive defender. He's a guy who's had some tough...
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Ben McLemore, Harrison out there with Conley. Then it's Brandon Wright, and it's Daniels in at the power forward position.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for LeBron.
Boy, their ball movement was terrific, and I thought he was the key to that. This guy conducted the offense, kept everyone involved, and spread the basketball.
Stolen by Michael Conley. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Woo-hoo! That's team ball, boys.
I can't believe we were up that much.
Hey, I wouldn't have minded some more minutes, you know, work that offhand.
Hey, we worked that in practice. We need to get everybody some minutes, especially in a game like this.
With that lead, we could have had Boo-Boo running the point. What you got, Boo-Boo? Come on, come on. What you got?
What? Oh, okay, Boo-Boo.
And that is how you end a lesson, fella. Watch and learn.
Boy got skills.
Boy, crazy.
Guess I don't need to ask how it's going.